Right, it's Monday the 13th of April. Just popped out to the garden because, like I said, it's a bit cold today. Going to have a bit of a cold night tonight and a cold start tomorrow. So what I've gone and done is I've gone and put the paraffin heater on. It's only on low, so that'll just stay on all night. And then I'll pop back up here tomorrow and check on everything, because round about Wednesday I want to start bringing wheat tomatoes and that down, and also the rest of the peppers and stuff like that what I've got up there. I have been doing little bits and bobs when I've been here, because I've been here for about an hour now. So what I do is I spin these around and we'll have a quick little look to see what I've been up to. Okay, so then these are the rest of the French cherry marigolds. It's about 24 in there, about 15 in there. So these are just sitting here just for a couple of days, and then I put them back outside there where the rest of them are. That's all the marigolds there. It's plenty of spares, like I say, more than enough. I will take some seed from these, so I have some seed for next year. But like I say, once these round about Wednesday, get these out, they can sit out there. Everything's looking really good here. These are some of the peppers, some of my spares, what I've been sitting in the potting shed. What I started to do is I started to pot them up a little bit to see what they're like. They're going to sit in here, and then round about Wednesday I'm going to bring the main crop down with the peppers and tomatoes, because I need to get them down, and I will be potting the peppers up because they're probably about that size. So like I say, these are just the spares. I am putting covers on these, the calendar and stuff like that, just for that bit of cold what we're going to be getting tonight. The Sweet William, I need to start going through them and sorting them out. I have put covers on these and all. Also, we got given these off another pot holder. He gives 4 plants. I potted them up. These are the yellow cherry vine. That's what he said they were. So I'm thinking about putting a couple of these in the pony tunnel, but I don't know yet. We'll see. But like I say, we've got loads of room in here once all this stuff starts coming out, so we can get some pots in here and stuff along here. So if I've got any spare peppers or any spare tomato plants, will just be coming sitting in here. Like I say, all these cornflowers and stuff like that can start coming out. These chrysanthemums can start going out. The sunflower and stuff like that can start going out. But like I say, everything's looking okay. It was just a flying visit, just to check on things and to put the paraffin heater on, because like I say, it's going to be a cold night tonight and a cold start in the morning. And like I say, around about Wednesday I think things start warming up again. So hopefully that's it for the cold weather, you know. I'm going to give these a little bit of a feed now, and then that's going to be me sorted. Okay. Right, it's Tuesday the 14th of April. It's a lovely day on the North East. Just popped up the garden to turn the paraffin heater off, and just to check on them tomatoes. A couple of the tomatoes have went droopy. I don't know if I lost them or not like that, but they were just testers, just mess around, stuff like that. I have brought them into here, so I'll spin these around and have a little look to see if these pick up. Fingers crossed that they pick up. I am thinking about bringing my main crop down tomorrow, but I will be checking on the weather, make sure everything's okay. I need to get the peppers down tomorrow and all, because I need to get them potted up. Things in here need to be coming out. I want to get them outside because I want to start getting them hardened off and stuff, so we can start going into the ground. I planted a blackberry bush a few weeks back. Nothing's really coming from it. It's got no green on it now like that. So what I'm going to do is, it was only cheap, it was only £1. I'm going to pull it out, and I managed to pick a better one up. I managed to pick this up. This is a thorn-free one. It's got nice growth on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap them over and get this transplanted and hopefully get some nice fruit from it. I'm not going to really do a lot today. Like I say, I want to get up here tomorrow, spend a bit of time up here tomorrow, because I want to go through the Sweet William and stuff like that. I want to get them potted up. Also, like I say, I want to get the peppers and stuff like that brought up. I want to get them potted up like this, you know. So all I had to do today is just check on everything and just hide the blackberry bush into the ground. So what I do is I spin these around and let's have a look to see what happened to tomatoes. Okay. So then that's in there. 3 yellow pear, 3 bully butcher. Like I say, hopefully they pick up in here. It was a bit cold last night. I did have the paraffin heater on, but however, they still got affected. Like I say, these are just mess arounds. they're just sitting here now and just pick up. I am going to bring mine up. I am thinking about bringing them up tomorrow because I need to get the peppers and that potted up. So I will keep an eye on the weather, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that is it. So yeah, that's what's happening unfortunately. Like I say, they're just sitting here and hopefully they pick up. Okay. So then, as you can see, that's a blackberry bush and nothing's coming from it. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to put that one in, and I'm going to put some blood fishing bone at the bottom of it, stick it in, water it in. Okay. So then that's that there. I just let that grow, and then throughout the season we'll stake that up, and then next year we'll get the fruits from that. Okay. Okay, then that's me sort of for the day. It was just a flying visit. I just wanted to get that blackberry bush in. My dad's turned up now. He's down the bottom there sowing some parsnips. I believe they call it hollow crown. I think that's a variety, but we'll have a little look tomorrow when I come up here. I've got some potting on and stuff like that to do. So like I say, that's me sorted, and I'll catch you sorted tomorrow. Okay. Right, Wednesday the 15th of April. It's absolutely lovely day here in the northeast. So I popped out to the garden to get everything good water because things are looking a little bit dry. Also, I brought my tomatoes down, so I'm just going to take the chance. Just going to risk it. Just going to put them in here and see how they get on, because like I say, around about the end of the month, beginning of next month, that's when they're going to be going into the potting tunnel anyway. I'm going to start clearing stuff out of here and getting them outside so they can start hardening up. I'm going to go through the Sweet Williams and stuff like that, and then getting them potted up. Also the Pachos, never grew them before, but I want to start getting them potted into the little white cups. I'm going to go through wee peppers and that, because I brought wee peppers down there, need to be potted up. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to sort out the ground where I'm going to put the outdoor peppers. Well, grow some outdoor, see what they're like, see how it work out. So what I do is I give everything a good drink, and then I start getting anything cleared out of here. Okay. Right then, so I managed to clear some space. So the tomatoes and peppers are going to be sitting in here. This is the stuff I'm going to be going through, getting sorted out. Be going through these and all, getting these sorted out, checking out what these are like. Also go through them and all. All I've done with the stuff is, I was going to put them outside. I was going to sit them in there, but just to change the plan, they can all sit in here. So they're just sitting here till they're ready to go out. They'll be fine in here. So yeah, so what I want to do now is I want to go back into there and go and sort out my tomatoes and that what I brought up. Okay. Right, then I managed to sort out my tomatoes. They're all in the, so you got the yellow pear, you got the money maker, you got the sugar gloss, you got the gardener's delight, the Elsa Craig's what are going outside, and the bloody butcher. These are the peppers I'm going to be potting up. So they're getting potted up, and they're just going to be just like that, and they're just going to sit in here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, these are going to be okay in here. Like I say, these are all the tomatoes, are all in here. These ones, yeah, some of the leaves are a bit crispy, but if you notice on the top, it's nice and green. So they should be okay, you know. There's some more spares there with the bloody butcher. So like I say, fingers crossed, they should be okay. But like I needed to get them down, and we're just sitting on my windowsill, you know, and there was no good. They needed to be down. So yeah, I'm going to go through these and get these sorted out, and then I'm going to start going through these, checking out what I got in here, and also sorting them out and all. Okay. So then these are wee bell peppers. They've just been sitting at home. How I've done these is, I think they were in a 15cm pot. Just sow them in a pot like that. Once they've got a certain size, I prick them all out, and I put them into little white cups like this. Now the plan is to transplant them into these. I am going to nip the tops off some of them, and some of them I'm not going to nip the tops off. I'm going to grow some of them inside the greenhouse, and I'm going to grow some of them outside. And also I'm going to try a different way, a little experiment how to grow peppers and all. So I will be doing that throughout the season. We'll have a little look to see how they work out. That'll be going on in the greenhouse. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'll do one of them now to show you how I do it, and then I'll crack on with the rest. Okay, so all this is just a multi-purpose compost. It's a Miracle Grow. So just put a little bit in the bottom. I got one what I filled up your white cup. That is sitting there, and then I fill around the side. I'm just pushing it down to compact it all in. And then hopefully the plan is when I pull out the cup, it'd be the same size hole where I just pot the pepper plant straight in. So I'm not disturbing if there's any roots out like that, you know. I'm just going to give a little bit of splash of water just inside the hole, just to get it wet. And as you can see, I have a couple of roots shooting down the bottom. So, see, perfect, just sitting there. So there we go, that's one done. So I'm going to crack on with the rest, okay, and then we'll have a little video on to see what it looks like, okay. So then we peppers are just sit there, all nicely potted up. Hopefully they'll be alright in here. They're the tumbling toms, and these are the 4 what we got off the plot holder the other day. These are the yellow cherry vines. So yeah, I might put them in a ponytail and see how they get on. I have got some spares, so I'm going to just keep them in the shed, in there. And they're just sitting there for spares. So I'm going to have a look through now and see what I'm going to go through next, okay. So then I'm going to prick some of these Sweet William off, and I'm going to put them into this multi-cell tray, okay. So that's a tray of Sweet William. I will be doing some more, maybe do them through the week or next week. So that'll just sit in here. Okay. So then I'm going to knock up 6 of these pak choi, and they're just going to sit in these, and then we'll probably put these in the raised beds outside. So I'll get them potted up now. So then that's them there. I've just done 6 of them. They will just sit in this tray here. I'm thinking about just letting them sit in here, or put them down in the bottom ponytail them. I don't know yet, have a little think about it. But that's them sorted there, okay. So then I'm going to go through some of these Swan River daisies, and I'm just going to stick them in these multi-cell trays, and this is just sitting here where it's nice and warm. Okay, I'll crack on with that now. So then that's a little tray of them, the Swan River daisy. I have got a load more. These will be going outside, and all I just put them out in chunks, or I separate some more out, so nothing will be getting wasted with them. Okay, so I'm going to go through these ones now, and I'm going to put them in the multi-cell trays again. Tray of them sorted. That's a early sunrise, so they're just sitting here, okay. Right then, time's getting on now, so the next job to do is to put some of the show leeks out. I'm going to put about 4 show leeks out. I'm going to put them into the raised bed what I built the other week, and they're just going to sit out there. I've got plenty of spares and stuff like that. I won't be showing them out like that, I'll just be getting seed from them and stuff, so they're going to be going straight out. So I'll get 4 out, and then I'll be working out where the rest of them are going to be going, because I've got another raised bed at the top there where I can hire another 3 in, and then I might put a couple in buckets, and then the rest will just go in the ground. And then the plan is because I want to do some outside peppers, I'm going to sort the ground out. I'm going to put some plastic down, blue plastic, and when I put the peppers out, I'm just going to put the peppers in, and that should control the weeds around it, and also hopefully control some of the water, so I can keep an eye on the water and stuff like that, so they're not getting too much water if it starts raining and etc. Because like I said, I've never done them outside before, so it's all a little experiment and all a little mess around. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the raised bed and start sorting out the leeks, okay. So then I'm just going to stick 4 leeks in. These are nice ones, so I'm going to stick these ones in. I'm going to put some myco fungi in to help with the roots, some fish blood and bone, and some gromo. Okay, so I'll get that in now. So there we go, it's all in the hole, the myco, the bloodfish and bone, and the more grow. So I'm going to stick the leek in there now, okay, and then I'm going to continue the process all the way down. So then that's them sitting in there nicely. It's 4 of them in there. It's been well manured and everything like that, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they're enjoyed in there and they'll be happy, and I'll get some nice size leeks from them. Like I say, I've got to put some in that bit of raised bed there another day, and then some will probably just be going in the ground and buckets. So yeah, we'll just keep an eye on these, see how these get on. Any problems with them, I'll pull them out and I'll just replace them. Right, so that's leeks out there sorted. I only put 4 of them out there, so they're sitting in that trench. Like I say, I've got plenty of spares at the end of the day, because I won't be showing out and out like that. They just mess around and stuff, so anything happens to them, I'll just pull them out and put some fresh ones in. Simple as that. But I think they'll be absolutely fine. What I'm going to do now is the blackberry bush, what I put in the other day, I'm going to put some supports in, some sticks, and I'm going to try and train it to go around the sticks. Okay, so what I do is we're going to have a little look, and I'll put a little video on what I do. Okay, so then what I've gone and done is put some sticks up, supports, and this is for the blackberry, so I just get that, I'll just wrap round there hopefully, because like I say, I'm not going to get any fruit off of this year, I don't believe it'll be next year. So yeah, a little bit of support so it doesn't go wild and go all over the place. Try and train it around there for the time being, and then I might build something properly for it to go up. Okay, right, and so that's the plastic down. Like I say, it's just controlling the weeds and stuff like that. I'll probably get about 4 pepper plants in there. I don't want to put too many in. Like I say, push comes to shove and I've got to stick plastics over there, I will do. But like I say, this is all an experiment, all a little test, and see how they get on, because I've got loads of spares, so why not, you know. So yeah, I'll let that sit there for a couple of weeks till it gets all nice and settled and that, and the peppers get bigger, and then I'll start transplanting them outside. Okay, so then here in the potting shed, just checking on these pumpkins. These pumpkins are all looking okay. Like I say, not long now and I will be putting these in the ground, so they're holding in there, so I'm happy with that. Like I say, they're just sitting here till they're ready to go outside. I'll get them hardened off in the next week or so. Okay, these are starting to fly up. I did put some new seed into some of these ones that haven't come up, and these are starting to come up. I will be nipping the tops off these. I'll probably do these through the week, and they'll be getting took up to the top. These are just spare tomatoes, well, I'm just going to sit in here. A couple of these French beans are starting to come through, so I'm happy about that. A couple of spare peppers there. But yeah, all in all, everything seems to be okay in here, so spot on. So then, that's me done for the day. Got quite a bit done. Managed to get everything out of here into the little greenhouse. Got the tomatoes in here. They're looking good. I will keep an eye on the temperatures and stuff like that. Make sure that they're okay and that. If the temperatures drop a bit too much, I will put them into the potting shed. But I think they should be okay. I think it's around about Friday where they drop a little bit down to 4, but we'll see what happens. These peppers, yeah, I've got loads of peppers there. These being potted up. These are looking really good. So like I say, some be going outside, some be getting messed around with on the experiments what I'm going to be doing throughout the season in the little greenhouse. But yeah, everything's looking really good. It is hot in here. It's about 27, 28 in here. So I will be leaving the door open, just to let that airflow come in, you know, a bit fresh air, because like I say, I don't want nothing happening to wheat tomatoes because they're the main crop. Managed to get the couple of leeks in, 4 leeks in there. I will be putting some more out, and maybe it's next week. I've got loads to mess around with, so fingers crossed it should be okay. I can't say there'll be any problems with them, but they're out. I have got quite a bit to do. I have got to sort out the little greenhouse, because I've got to get all the shelving out of there, because I've got 2 big cucumbers, about that big plants, the crystal apple and the crystal lemon. They'll be coming down. Also the melon house, I managed to got 2 melons. They're nice little size, because the melons what I put in there just were hiding, they died off. So in the next couple of weeks I will be bringing my melons down, and they will be going into there. Same with the pumpkins and the bottom of squash. You just start getting them sorted to get the ground dug over, because they'll be going out and all next month. But yeah, everything's taking over, you know. Just got to get stuff out, you know, like the sunflower, the Russian giant. That one's looking really good, you know. So like I say, it's still quite a bit to do, but I'm glad what I got done. Everything's had a good drink and all that sort of stuff. It's been absolutely gorgeous today, absolutely gorgeous. All these hang baskets are looking really good. So yeah, so like I say, that's me sort of for the day, and hopefully I'll get you out tomorrow at some point and do some more bits and bobs. So I'll catch you all later. Ta-ra now. Right, it's Friday the 17th of April. Just popped up the garden, do some little bits and bobs. It's a cold day today, so the plan is to go into the top honey tunnel, pull out all the brassicas, see what I got going, go through them, pot some of them up. They need to be potted up because some of them are stretching out and stuff like that, because I want them to be sitting up there for a couple more weeks before they go into the ground. So I need to go through them, see what I got, check the root system on them and stuff like that, and get them potted up. They need to be potted up. I was up here yesterday. to check on the tomatoes and the peppers, what were in the greenhouse. Unfortunately, the temperatures dropped really low, and some of the tomatoes started to droop a little bit. They're okay, but what I've done is I pulled them out of there now. I'm not going to risk it, and I put them inside of here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they should be okay inside of here for the time being, just till we get past this little cold spell, you know. What I do is I spin these around and we'll have a little look. Okay. Right, so these are the tomatoes. I just sat them in here with the peppers, because like I say, they just started to droop. Was a few of them were drooped like that. They're picking up now, you know. Like I say, it's not frost free and out like that in there, so it got really cold, even though it was really warm. But when the temperatures dropped, it dropped. And if you look at these, some of these went a bit funny, but on the top are nice and green, you know. So like I said, all these are done, just sat in my dining room, you know, and they had no cold on them and out like that, so they needed to come down. They're going to sit in here till they're ready to go into the potting tunnel. When they go into the potting tunnel, I'll leave them in the pot for about a couple of days, and then till they get used to the temperature inside of there, and then I get them transplanted into the ground. You know, if you look, some of these went, but they're all right on the top. So yeah, this is it, you know. So hopefully they'll be all right. It's plenty there, you know. Some of them look sorry for themselves, but they pick up. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down to the bottom potting tunnel and I'm going to start going through the brassicas, bring them up to the greenhouse, and then we'll go through them, sort them out and see what needs to be potted up and see what I got. Okay. So then I got some Savoy cabbage, some cauliflowers, some January Kings, and some broccoli. So I'm going to go through these because, like I say, some are a bit laggy, and I'm going to repot them, get them all potted, and I'm going to go back down to the bottom potting tunnel where they will sit in there till they're ready to get transplanted outside. Okay. Right, so I got a tray full of the January Kings, the cauliflowers. Got two more different variety of cabbages. I got the purple broccoli, I got sweet, I got normal broccoli. So like I say, it's 5 of each. They just sit there. They're going to be the mains, and all likes of this stuff here. We'll get this potted up throughout the week, next week, and these can be with spares. So yeah, like I say, it's 5 of each here, so should be more than enough. Just got to make sure that we've got plenty of spares in case I start getting attacked by the club root and that again. Okay. Right, so that's all that's sorted out. All I need to do is just go through the rest of them and just start potting them up and stuff like that. And like I say, so I've got plenty of spares, but that's a start. So I'm happy with what I've done there. The plan is now I've got this Russian Giant sunflower. I don't know where about I'm going to put in the garden. I am thinking about putting it down the bottom next to the potting tunnel, where I'm going to put the Elsa Craig on the tomatoes hopefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pot her up into a bigger pot, and I'm just going to let her just sit in here till I work out where about I'm going to put it. Also, I managed to pick up a grapevine. It's got nice growth on it, as you can see. Ideally I wanted to put this down in the potting tunnel, but however I'm going to be getting rid of that potting tunnel, well hopefully anyway, because I want to build another one. I want a better one, because it's been blown to bits, it's got holes in and all that sort of stuff. It's not going to last 5 minutes. So the plan is I'm going to get that potted up, sit in this pot for a little bit, and then if push comes to shove, I will transplant it into a bigger pot. It will sit in here. I just put it down in the corner over there. It's sitting here. I tie it back. I let it grow. See what happens with it. Till I get that potting tunnel sorted out, and then I can transplant it down there. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, it's only £2.50. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to crack on with the sunflower, and I'm going to crack on with the grapevine. Okay. Right, so that's the Russian Giant sunflower sorted out. I'm planning on putting it at the top next to the potting tunnel where the Elsa Craig tomatoes are going to be going. So that is sitting here for a little bit longer, and then I get it outside. Also, that is the vine there potted up. So this is sitting here for a little bit, and then if I need to pot it up into the bigger pot, I will. And like I say, I'll just put it in the corner there, and I'll just let it come along here. See what happens. You know, it was only £2.50, so that'll just sit in here. Managed to pick up some elephant garlic. 2 cloves, massive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them into pots. I'm going to leave them in here, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, see if I can get any the seed from it or any pips or whatever. You know, that's the plan. Okay, so I'll do that now. So then that's them sorted. It's 2 of them. They're just sitting in this little pot. I'll just leave the top sitting out like that, because all I'm going to do, like I say, is hopefully get some seed or the pips from these. Never done it before. Will take a long time. It is a long process, but for £2, see what happens. Okay. Right, that's me sorted for the day. My dad's just turned up, so he's going to crack on and do his little bits and bobs. So when I come up tomorrow, I want to put a couple more leeks outside into the trench over there. I want to go through the rest of this stuff, yeah, the Sweet William and stuff like that, and start pricking through that and getting them into multi-cellular trays, because it'd be a shame to waste them. But there's plenty of room for them to be going out there, you know. So yeah, like I say, that's me sort of for today, and I'll be back up tomorrow at some point. So I'll catch you all later, okay? Right, it's Saturday the 18th of April. Just popped out in the garden, just a flying visit, because I want to be down here tomorrow. Spend a couple of hours down here tomorrow, potting on some of the Sweet Williams and stuff like that. So like I say, it's just a flying visit. But when I am here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire about 3 leeks in the trench, just at the top up there. Get them in. I'm going to give the strawberries yours, because they're starting to flower nicely. I'm going to give them a little bit of a seaweed feed, and then I'm just going to generally go around, just check on stuff. I'll check on the brassicas up in the top pony tunnel, see how they're getting on up there, what I potted on yesterday. But yeah, like I say, it's just a quick flying visit, so I'll spin these a little around and have a little look and see how stuff are getting on. Okay. So then, these are the strawberries, as you can see, starting to get plenty of flowers on them. So I'm just going to give them a nice little seaweed feed. They look nice, green, healthy, first year plants. So happy the way them are. Like I say, ideally I want them in the pony tunnel, but the way the pony tunnel is at the moment, it's no good, you know. So, you know, they're alright sitting in here. Once I get the first batch of fruit off them, I'll probably just stick them outside, so they're out the way. These are spare tomatoes, what I got. Money maker, yellow pear, some bloody butcher there. Loads of room for us to put all these sort of stuff. You know, I got the whole pot and shed. I got in here. I got inside that shed over there. So loads of room. Like I say, tomorrow I want to come up and I want to start going through these. And these are starting to come through. These are the marigolds, African. The vanilla F1. So yeah, everything in here is looking really good, spot on. So like I say, I'm going to give them a quick little bit of a feed. These tomatoes are holding in there, so I'm happy about that. These are obviously the main crop. These pepper plants are looking good. So what I will be doing is, once it's get a little bit bigger, I'll nip out the tops, pinch out the tops. I do some of them, I may not do all of them, and we'll just do little experiments on them and see what work out better. Because there's plenty to play with there. Like I say, I'm going to be putting some outside and everything, you know. So yeah, everything's looking really good there. These French beans are starting to come through now, so they're looking good. These are the sugar snaps, so these will be going out soon. I'm going to nip some of the tops off, and they'll be going up to the top there. My dad's been going through these, taking some more of these out, to make some of these spring onions and stuff like that out. The sweet corn's looking good. I have got a batch going. This is all the Swift. Got some along there. These are the Swift. All the pumpkins are looking alright, nice, happy, you know. These are all the carrots. They're looking really good. My dad's got them all over the place. And these are looking really good now. They picked up. So like I say, I got 5 of each there. I will be going through and sorting some more out and stuff like that. I want them to stay in here so we get a good root ball, because like I say, I had a problem with club root, and this time if it's got a bigger root ball, hopefully the plant can survive it and get bigger and stronger before the actual maggot does any damage to the plant. I have heard a couple of little tips by putting rhubarb in and wrapping the root ball in a rhubarb leaf and stuff like that. So we'll see how we'll get on, and I may try a couple of them little testers and just see if they work out better. But like I say, last year I lost quite a lot of swede and stuff like that because of the damage what the root fly actually done. But like I say, I know I'm out of it. So hopefully this year is a better year. But yeah, like I say, I can go through all these, so I've got plenty of spares and stuff like that. I will start going through all these. These are the snowball and the purple turnip. They're all right in there. These Elsa Craig onions are looking really good. Nice onions. These leeks seem to be okay. I am going to put a row in there free. That's the plan. I am going to be doing that. 3 leeks. All these strawberry plants are looking really good. The rhubarb's not looking the best of. That's struggling a little bit. But like I say, I'll probably take some of the leaves off, see how it gets on, take some leaves off, and we'll do a little experiment with the brassicas. And these are looking good. So yeah, everything's spot on. So like I say, I'm not going to stay long. I'm going to just go through these now, give these a drink, and then I'll jump over and hoy a couple of leeks in, so that's them done. Okay. So then these are the 3 leeks I selected what I'm going to put in. Ideally I wouldn't have them that way. I would have them the other way, but unfortunately the way the trench is, that's how they're going to sit. Like I say, I'm not going to do much with them this year. I'm just going to mess around with them and stuff like that. So I'm going to put a bit of myco in there, fungi, and I'm going to put some bloodfish and bone and some gromo. And they're just sitting there, and then the rest I just put out in buckets and all directly straight into the ground. Okay, so I'll crack on with that, and then we'll see what they look like once they're in. Okay. So as you can see there, I just made a hole and hide the bloodfish and bone and stuff like that inside of it. And now I want to just stick the leek in, and then I'll continue all the way along. Okay. So then that's them sitting in there. Ideally I wouldn't have them that way, just because once the flags start getting bigger and stuff like that, they're getting diseases or rust or stuff like that, they can spread it on each other by touching it. But like I say, I'm not doing much with these. They're just going to sit in here, see how big I can get them, let them mess around, see if I can get some seed from them, etc. So yeah, hopefully they're happy enough in there. Right, we'll have a quick look in here before I call it a day. So I'm just letting these dry out now. These are dry out a little bit, so I'm going to pop them out of the little cells, and we're going to start getting these transplanted into the ground. Obviously these here are going to be going in the pony tunnel with the tomatoes. These are going to be going out because they're looking really, really good now. These are all going out, so I'm going to let them dry out so they're easy just to pop out the little plugs, and we'll get them out. Like I say, the rest of these here will be going into the ground or be going into the buckets and stuff like that. I have got some more in the pony tunnel, plenty of them, because I've got my cucumbers I'm going to be bringing up tomorrow. I'm thinking about, they're not going to be going in tomorrow, they're going to be going at the end of the month, but it's starting to flower, and I think now we cucumbers will need to come down, so I need to get this section here sorted. Same as with the melon. My melon's starting to stretch out now, like it just wants to get some away, so I need to get that down, get that sorted so I can get it into the melon house. So yeah, like I say, all this stuff here, it's all looking really, really good, so it's all ready for it to go out. So yeah. So So yeah, like I say, that was just a little flying little visit. Everything seems to be okay. The strawberry plants here had a good feed of some seaweed, same as the strawberries out there in the little buckets and that. We started to do the main ones up the top there when he comes down later on. I will be up here tomorrow at some point because I want to start going through all these, getting these pricked out and stuff like that, and getting them into multi-cells trays, because I'm going to do a lot of them. Well, I'm thinking about doing a lot of them in pots and stuff and all. But yeah, everything seems to be spot on. I managed to sow some more spring onions, so they're the white ones, and also I've done some red ones. I'm just going to let them just sit in there till they get a nice size. Something like along the lines of like, I want them to get a nice size, like my leeks, where I can just pop them out and then transplant them straight into the ground. So they're sitting there. My dad has got plenty out there, like I say, but I got some there because I'm going to do some. I might put some round with Elsa Craig onions and stuff like that. But yeah, that's two different sort of variety there. So yeah, like I say, everything's spot on. That's me sorted for the day, and I will be back up here tomorrow at some point. So I'll catch you all later. Okay. Right, then I'll quickly show you this before I go. These are the first daily rockets, which I planted out on the 15th of the 3rd. And if we look along the row, as you can see, that's in there coming through. So I'm over the moon with them. They're quite deep in the ground, as you can see on the video if you look back, and they have been mounded up. I'll see once they all start popping through, and I might mound them, do one more mound, and then just let them be. But yeah, over the moon with them. First early rockets. Right, it's Sunday the 19th of April. It's a lovely day here in the North East, so I popped out to the garden to do some little bits and bobs. The plan of the day is to get the rest of these bedding plants potted up and stuff like that to see what I've got, so I can start making room in here. Also, I'm going to go through the rest of the brassicas at the top there and see what are looking good and see what need to be potted up, so I've got plenty of space because I got any problems with the club root or stuff like that. Also, I managed to bring down my cucumber, and also I managed to bring down the butternut squash. They're just going to sit in the shed for the time being because I'm going to be potting them out in the next week or two, depending on the weather, basically. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll spin these around now and we'll have a little look to see what I'm going to be getting up there, okay? So then, as you can see, that is the butternut squash. I put it straight into that pot after I was sitting in a pint cup, and it's just thrived in there. It's just took off, so it needs to come down. I will be putting it in the ground at the end of the month. If push comes to shove, I just make some sort of like plasticky greenhouse cover over the top of it to just protect it a little bit, but it's big enough, so hopefully it should be fine. But yeah, over the moon with that, like absolutely over the moon. Probably a bit early, but it's all learning at the end of the day. So yeah. So then, this is my cucumber. This is called a crystal apple. This went into a little white cup like that, and then it went into a half pint cup, into a pint cup, and then it ended up in here. I probably have done it a little bit early, but it's looking really good. It's thriving. So this is going to sit down here now till the end of the month. I have got another variety of a cucumber, one called crystal lemon. So like I say, this is a crystal apple, and the other one's a crystal lemon, and they're supposed to be little round balls of cucumber. So never grew them before, so it's a total experiment. They just look good on the picture, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And like I say, them there will be going in a tub like that with the bottoms chopped off, sitting in a grow bag, and they go up the mesh inside the little greenhouse over there. I will be bringing the other one down at the end of the month because it's a little bit smaller than that, but it's doing really well. So I'm over the moon with that, so happy days. So then, as you can see, we've been clearing the pansies and that out, ready for our bedding plants and stuff to go in. So we're going to give it a good dig over, a good raking, stuff like that. These flowers are lovely. Look at the size. Massive heads. I can't remember what they're called now. Some sort of tulip, I believe. Huge. That's a nice one. Nice red one. Lovely them. So yeah, we're going to get all this sorted. Give it some feed and stuff like that. Get all the weeds out and stuff. And like I say, this is going to be ready for our bedding plants and the dahlias. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pot these spare pepper plants up, the bell peppers. Get them in and just go through some pots and see what I got. and get them potted up. And then I will be going through all of this stuff here, and I'll just be putting them into little pots like this. So I'm going to crack on with this now, okay? So then I've got them potted up, another 7 of them. So these are little spare ones here. They're just going to sit in here with a butternut squash and cucumber. These are coming through nicely now, the French beans. So I'm happy with them. These are looking good. I just had a little bit of a drink there. These are looking okay. Like I say, some of the leaves have went crispy on them and stuff like that, but on the top there, the growth is looking really good. So they're all right. Not long now and then it'll be going into the bottom pony tunnel. So it is what it is. All the pumpkins are looking spot on. So yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and pull some of the stuff out of the little greenhouse, so I'm start getting them hardened off the bedding plants, and then I'm going to go back into the greenhouse and I'm going to go and sort out the brassicas, some more brassicas, and also start potting off some of the bedding plants and all. So that's the plan for now, okay? So then I'm going to start pulling these out now. These can just sit outside. I'll just do a tray of each, and like I say, they can go outside harden off. Hopefully they should be okay. To start making room in here, because like I say, all this needs to start coming out, because the cucumbers are going to be going down there, and I'm going to have some peppers in here. So yeah, so these are going to be going out now and just sitting outside so they can harden off, okay? So then I managed to sort these trays out, so it's 12 of each. I just took them out in clumps and just put them in. Bear in mind, I have got a load more trays, and a load more trays what are going to be going out. And then all the spares, my dad's just going to clump them up and put them into little tubs or into little buckets just around the garden. But these will be going out into the ground once they start picking up. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with some more of the brassicas, and then I think that's around about it for the day. But I'll have a little look. So I'm going to crack on with these brassicas now, okay? Right then, so I managed to do 3 more swede, a couple of January Kings, and a cauliflower. So these are going to go back up to the top pony tunnel, and they're going to sit up there. Like I say, these are spares. Any plants what I've grown through and they're looking really good, I will transplant them into little pots, and we'll just put them to one side, like I say, in case we start getting attacked from any club root, or if we lose any, or anything like that, you know, just so we've got some backup. But yeah, so they're going to go back to the top pony tunnel, okay? Right, so they're sitting in this pony tunnel just like that. Like I say, I start going through them and all that, because these will be the spares. These are the mains, yeah, these are looking really, really good. Like I say, so all I'm going to be doing is just going through them and sorting out the best ones and stuff like that, getting them potted up and all that, just for spares, in case we get attacked from club root, or in case any of them die off, or etc. I managed to bring in the marigolds. These are going to be sitting in here with the tomatoes, so they're going to sit there till I transplant the tomatoes in, and they'll be going alongside them. So yeah, with everything that's going on in here, and like I say, these are doing really well. These are picking up. So yeah, we're going to have plenty of spares. Right then, so I managed to get quite a bit done. I managed to get all this all potted up and stuff like that, so I'm happy with that. So we've got plenty of bedding plants going outside. Everything's had a good drink of water, all the trays have been filled up and stuff like that. I managed to get through all the brassicas and sort out all the brassicas. All them are looking really good. The tomatoes are doing all right, to be honest with you. Everything seems to be spot on. The incredible sweet corn starting to show itself now down here, so I'm happy with that. So we're going to have plenty of sweet corn and stuff. What I am thinking about doing is making a garlic spray up, because I want to start spraying some of the brassicas when I pull them out to harden up. When I harden the brassicas up, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them inside with brassica cage, just in case any butterflies do come flying around and stuff like that and land on them and lay little eggs where I can't see and stuff like that, because you just never know. So they should be absolutely fine, straight out the pony tunnel, straight in the brassica cage, so they don't get attacked. And I give them a good spray of garlic spray. Some of the brassicas I will cover in the garlic, in the rhubarb leaves. We'll have a little mess around, a little play about, and we'll see what happens. So like I say, that's me sort of for the day, and I'll see you again next week.